Mic check, mic check. Can everybody hear me? Good morning, everybody. I'm MC Hattie, so if you guys want to say good morning, MC Hattie, let's try that again. Good morning, boys and girls. How's everybody feeling today? Good. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Energetic thumbs. Okay, so our energy is here today. Welcome to the program. We apologize if you guys have been sitting down for a little while, but we're waiting for some more speakers. We've got some very important things to talk about today. Also, a lot of giveaways. If you guys can see either behind me or on the posters over here, can you guys read what it says in the colorful letters? Words for the world. Small voices, big difference. Can anybody guess who the small voices are? You guys, that's exactly correct. Now, if you guys can read as well, where can you win a trip to? Turkey. Where is Turkey? Where is it? Which continent? In Europe? No, it's not in Europe. It's in Asia. Which part of Asia? The Middle East. That's correct. Okay, so we are awake. Now, is anybody excited for winning a trip to Turkey? You guys want to go to Turkey with your family? Has anybody been to Turkey? Wow, quite a few people. And you guys will admit it's beautiful there, right? Yes? You'd like to go again? Okay, so it's very simple. Before we actually carry on with the program, I want to talk about how you can win a trip to Turkey. Now, if you guys can see here on the poster in yellow, what is this in yellow? A QR code. What do you do with a QR code? And you scan it with a cell phone. Does everybody here have a cell phone? No? The older kids? No? The younger ones? So it's very simple. If you guys don't have a cell phone, you can ask your teacher or your parents, basically. Now, the QR code has to be scanned either through the poster itself or if you purchase Lacnor products from the supermarket. So if you got milk or juice that have this QR code, you can scan it. It then leads you to a website. You then watch a video. It gives you instructions on what you have to do in order for you to win a ticket to Turkey, or 50 MR entertainment vouchers, or 20, I think it was Roblox camp vouchers. Does everybody know what Roblox is? Because I do not. I don't know. Is that a game? That's a game, right? It's like a card.
Consume, which is the calorie in. What we consume from our food and our drink is the calories that we intake. And then the calorie out, which is the expenditure or what we are using. So physical activity, moving, playing sports. Through doing these physical activities, we are burning or using our calories or energy. Okay? So in order to have a balance, to maintain our weight, to have a balanced diet, we always try to have a calorie in and calorie out to be in a balance, okay? So we don't overeat and not exercise. Then we will have if we'll see the next slide, you can see there is imbalance in the energy intake, okay? So if we're trying to maintain our weight, we have a healthy body weight and we want to maintain our weight, avoid gaining or losing weight. So what we take in from our food and what we are taking out by physical activity should be equal. And if we want to lose weight, then we can either decrease our intake, so what we take in is less, or we can increase our physical activity, then also we can lose weight. The other way is for gaining weight. We can increase our intake, then the balance will increase. It will be a positive calorie balance. Energy is the requirement is different. So from boys to girls, younger to older, someone is doing physical activity or not. So the requirement for energy is not the same for everyone. So we need to consider all of these factors. Okay, did you hear about the BMI, the body mass index? Yes? Okay, so the body mass index, it's an index that we can calculate our weight with our height to identify our body weight is in which category. So whether it's in a normal category, underweight or overweight or obese. This is a general or a rough guide that can tell us if we are in a healthy body weight or having under or overweight. Okay. So to know exactly how much calories we need, there is a very long equation that we can use. As you can see, there's the different factors I mentioned previously. So the age, we have the height, the gender, because all of these factors will affect the calorie intake. So we can use this equation to identify how much calorie every person needs. And also we have other shortcuts we can use as well to identify or to calculate the calorie need. Okay, so I'm just showing you here that even our intake is affected by different factors, height and age and gender, it's all different. In addition, our calorie needs is also affected by the physical activity, as we said. So if you're someone who's not doing any physical activity, laying around, sitting, not doing any sports, then your physical activity energy will be sedentary, like a sedentary lifestyle. So when we calculate the calorie, we just time it, we multiply it by, as you see the equation here, we have to add the energy level as well, if you are active or inactive. So sedentary life, if you're doing just little bit of normal activity, daily activity, not extra sports, then it's a 1.2. We multiply the equation by 1.2. Then we have different categories: light, moderate, or heavy exercise. So as you see, whenever we are exercising more, the number is higher, from 1.2 to 1.7. That means we require more energy when we are exercising and being more active. Okay? So this is an example. The energy, the basal metabolic rate. So the minimum energy this example this woman requires is a 2,300 calories. Then here we can multiply it with the physical activity level to know exactly how much she needs. Okay. So now after we know how much calories we need in a day, we need to distribute this calorie or this energy into our food. So it will be the main macronutrients are what? Protein, fat, and carbohydrates. These are the main micronutrients, okay? We have micronutrients, which are the vitamins and minerals. Macro is the big, micro is the small. So the macronutrients are the carbohydrates, fat, and protein. So this calorie we require, we should divide it in this percentage. So the half of our calorie needs should be from our carbohydrates. So from the grains, from the starchy food group. Why? Because it's the main and the fastest source of energy. Okay, so that's why we still require to take the bread and the rice and all of the grains, but we have to focus more on healthier choices. Fat and protein, as you see, 20%, around 20% for the fat, 15% for the protein. So this is the distribution of the macronutrients in a typical or a normal diet. Definitely every person is different. Maybe someone requires higher protein or they require less fat. It depends also on their health and their medical condition as well. I think you know this by now. Yeah? So this is my plate. Why do I use my plate? Hmm? To maintain the diet. Come, you can come over here. Yeah. I think you've seen the plate very often, so you can let me know what is the main thing. What is the main thing you learned from my plate?
It helps us like like when we eat too much dairy we get more calories
Yeah.
of dairy, but if we have a maintained diet, we can have a proper and healthy life.
Okay, so it is. So basically, she's saying it's helping us to maintain a healthy diet and not to take more foods from the specific food group, which is excellent. So my plate is basically a guideline. So when you're putting when you're putting your food on your plate, you should remember that we have to include all food groups. So we shouldn't exclude the carbs or exclude the protein or exclude the dairy or the vegetables or the fruits. These are all main food groups. We can integrate it in our meals. Maybe we can take the fruits later on as a snack, but we have to make sure to have a complete diet on our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay? So I've heard some of you didn't have breakfast already. Yeah? So, okay, we try next time to have at least something in the morning, okay? Because your body requires energy in order to focus, in order to function, and to play with your friends. You need that energy. So even if you cannot take a full meal in the morning, if you feel sick or you don't have appetite to eat a full meal in the morning, it's okay. Try to have a snack. At least have a cup of milk, have a fruit, and then in your break you will have your breakfast. Okay, but make sure you don't come to school without eating anything. So next time, promise. Okay? So when we are choosing our foods, we have to remember a few things. We try to avoid very high salt and very high sugar foods. Okay, just to have it a healthy and balanced diet, we can consume a normal level of like salt in the cooking and sugar, but not extra to avoid any health problems. As well, we should try to have a variety of food. So don't eat only the same type of fruit or same type of vegetable all the time. Try to explore. Try to take different colors of fruits and vegetables. Okay? Because we have plenty of colors. Yeah. Can you name an orange vegetable? Orange vegetable. Carrots. What else? Pumpkin. Okay. Can you name a red fruit? Apple. What? Strawberry. Excellent. Okay. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Can you name a yellow vegetable? Lemon. Fruit. Banana. Excellent. So see, we have a variety of fruits and vegetables, all the colors of the rainbow. So why do we eat only one certain fruit? So how about every day try to explore and to try new fruits and try new vegetables? When we have a variety of colors in our plate, we're having variety of vitamins and minerals as well. Did you know every color in the fruits and vegetables have a specific vitamin and mineral? Like when you have the orange and the yellow, we're having high vitamin C. When we're having red, purple, dark colors, we're having iron. So it's very important we have a variety. So please next time try to have different fruits, try to have different vegetables to maintain all the vitamins and minerals that your body requires. We shouldn't forget the proteins, okay? So protein is very important. It could be chicken, fish, meat. It could be even vegetarian options like beans, lentils, tofu. It could be eggs. So these are all good sources of protein. So if we talk more about the grains, so in this food group, we try to select half of what we eat to be whole grain. What does that mean? So if we're taking porridge like oatmeal, this is whole grain. If we're taking bread, we try to take at least half of the time brown bread, other times white bread. Like, in this case, we are consuming enough fiber. Fibers are very important elements in our digestive system. And also it helps us to be full, to feel full for a longer time. So in the morning, if you have a brown bread sandwich, you will feel more satisfied and full until your next break.
Here we go. Let's see some kicks. Kicks. Kicking together. High kicks. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. Oh, I'm alive. One, two, two. All I wanna do is be with you. Jumping jacks. All right, look at the dancer over there in red. Wow, I see you, man. I see you. Good job, everyone. All right, everybody say thank you, Mr. Jed. I just need a. Oh, you got to come here real quick. This guy is the dancer of the day. Just want to see you do the moves. So, how did you do the shoulder move again? And then you did another move. You were like something like, yeah. What was it? Wow. Give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Love it. Everybody was energetic. There was a lot of excitement. Good job, you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, so before we carry on with the program, I just want to ask a single student to come up so they can talk about the Words for the World competition. Again, just to remind us all how we can join it, what we have to do, and where we have to go. Come on. All right, here we go. What's your name?
Aisha Naseem.
Okay, I should tell them how they can join the competition.
They can join it by scanning the QR code and then tell like how they can save the environment by saying their name and everything, and they can even win a trip to Turkey for that with your family.
And where can you find the QR code?
You can find the QR code on the website.
On the poster?
On the poster, it will lead you to a website where you write and you make your video and then send it.
Or on Lacnor products in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Say, let them know. Let them know. That's correct. So basically, you have to scan the QR code. Again, if you guys don't know where, we will leave, I think, a couple of these posters here in your school, or you ask your parents to purchase the Lacnor products from the supermarket that have the yellow QR code for you to scan it. And what can you win a trip to? You win a trip to where? Turkey. Or you can win Roblox camp vouchers or MR entertainment vouchers as well. All right. So for the moment right now, before we call on our next speaker, we're just going to go off live for a second, for a quick few minutes. So everybody say bye to the camera. Say bye-bye. Okay, we just have a quick, just a short 2-minute break, guys. Just a short 2-minute break before we continue. Music na lang.